All right, I do have a couple of books that I want to share, some fiction, some nonfiction. I do want to encourage men to read a lot of these books because although you're not a black woman, you interact with black women, you love a black woman, whether it's your wife, girlfriend, sister, mom, cousin, or a friend. And I feel like these books share and highlight experiences that we day to day don't talk about as black women. So if you love a black woman, you should read a book. That's all I'm saying. Like, just read a book. Learn something. All right, let's get into it first. I have my nonfiction selects. So first and foremost, We Should All Be Feminists. It's a great, quick read. I encourage anyone who has children to read the book. It focuses on the way we raise boys and girls differently and how from a young age we basically cripple young women from becoming their full self, young black women. The next book is The Origin of Others by Toni Morrison. It is not centered around black womanhood experiences, but through the experiences and the things she dives into, more specifically colorism, it hits home. So again, another great read. Another one is Letters to My Daughter. Although it's Letters to My Daughters, I encourage anyone to read it. It dives into her life and the way that she was able to become successful, but by getting a glimpse at her life, you get to see a glimpse at the black women experience. All right, the next book is Stolen Girls. It's a memoir of the girls from Boko Haram. I don't know if you guys remember, that was like all over Twitter years ago, but the girls that were stolen, and they get to tell their story. Another black womanhood experience that ties into a different identity than just being black, like African American black. Hood Feminism. I'm going to confess I did not finish this entire book, but Notes from the Women That a Movement Forgot. Of course, the movement forgot black women. So, great read. All right. And then the book that started my passion. Sister Citizen has to be the most, is Melissa Harris Perry, has to be the most eye-opening book I've ever read. It was very heavy, but it's for colored girls who've considered politics when being strong isn't enough. An amazing, amazing, amazing read. I feel like everyone should read this. All right, and the last book in my nonfiction selections is Juanes Girls Rising. This dives into the brown girl experience and the educational disparities that we face here in the United States. A great read. All right, my fiction, my favorites. Of course, the black womanhood experience that's talked about in this book is not talked about enough, okay? And The Bluest Eye, another one that just focuses on what black women go through internally and what we need as black women. Amazing books. All right, these next three books, I don't know if they've moved me because of my own African diaspora experience and being actually from Africa. Like, I don't know, but Americana, being caught between American and African, the experiences that she shares in here were a reflection of things that I've gone through. So I love the hell out that book. Stay With Me, a novel. What I really like about this book, it dives into motherhood and how are you a woman without having kids? So another great read. The Girl with the Louding Voice. This dives into the lack of education and emphasis put on black girls. It's based in Africa, but black girls as a whole, the lack of value in their education that the world has. Those are just some of the few books that I could think of that resonate with me as far as telling the black womanhood experience. Please share yours. I would love to add more to my reading collection. Make sure you donate. Make sure you share. Make sure you drop by any APB stores in Greenville, Columbia, and Charleston, and drop off some toiletries so we can restock these women's shelters. Thank you.